Will you drive the Lexus RZ450E with a yoke instead of a steering wheel? To yoke or not to yoke? That is the latest question facing car makers as the tested and trusted steering wheel finally begins to get competition. Another car brand, Lexus, has joined the yoke bandwagon for its upcoming RZ450E electric car. In this video, we bring you the latest on the yoke-bearing Lexus RZ450E. When Tesla sets the trend, other companies tend to follow, like Apple's iPhone. For example, Tesla started using lithium-ion batteries in a car meant for mass production. And today, basically all battery electric vehicles use lithium-ion batteries. Tesla also started its own public charger network known as the Superchargers. And today, Volkswagen runs its own Electrify America, Canada, and Europe. Porsche is also working on its own public charging network. The latest trend started by Tesla, however, is the replacement of the time-tested steering wheel with a yoke on the dashboard. When it becomes known that the refreshed Model S would feature a yoke, many people wondered if the regulators would actually allow Tesla to get away with it. Others also pointed out it was not practical. Needless to say, Tesla was allowed to stick a yoke in the Model S. Also, the world has not ended since the first yoke-equipped appeared on the road. It was a matter of time before other car makers copied Tesla, especially other EV makers. Toyota is among the first to ditch the steering wheel in emulation of Tesla. That is not so surprising as the two companies have collaborated in the past. Toyota even had shares in Tesla in the past, so it is normal for the two to see eye to eye on some aspects of car design. The first Toyota branded car to sport the yoke is the next generation BZ4X, one of the first EVs as Toyota turns on the fire hose on electric vehicles. The BZ4X is special as it signals Toyota's readiness to take electrification seriously after being caught napping. However, the BZ4X SUV is also special because it will offer a version steered with a yoke. However, Toyota did introduce a twist with its wing-shaped steering wheel, differentiating it from Tesla's offering. The electric SUV uses a steer-by-wire system, which means the yoke is not physically connected to the front wheels. Instead, the car's software translates the degree of turning the yoke to the wheels. Toyota apparently planned to introduce the yoke in other models, as the Lexus RZ450E is now confirmed to come with a yoke. The company released a teaser image showing the dashboard, and a driver can be seen holding a yoke with one hand while reaching across to a touchscreen display with the other hand. This is a significant change, although we admit it's not surprising. Now that it is confirmed a second Toyota car is getting the yoke treatment. Are there any benefits to the yoke over the standard steering wheel? The answer is a resounding yes. To start with, the lock-to-lock on the BZ4X is set around 150 degrees, which will likely apply to the RZ450E as well. This eliminates the need to change grips when you're steering, significantly reducing the burden on the driver for U-turns, garage parking, and on winding roads. As such, making turns becomes easier and simpler. The steering feel is also improved by independently controlling the steering torque that the driver feels and the steering angle of the tires. Steering characteristics can be changed with drive mode selection. For instance, the sensitivity can potentially be adjusted to suit the driver's taste. However, this may need to be tightly regulated to prevent misuse or accidents. Also, Toyota's implementation of the yoke blocks unnecessary vibrations from tires and only transmits necessary vibrations such as road information. This is due to the lack of physical connection between the tires and the yoke. Apart from all these, a yoke simply provides more space. With the top seemingly missing on the yoke, the driver can easily see more of the dashboard. Similarly, there is more legroom, as the bottom is seemingly missing. This allows more freedom for the driver to place their legs. Also, the free space makes it easier for the driver to enter or leave the car. However, the major criticism is that there is nothing for the driver to grab onto if they lose their grip while making a turn at high speeds. There's also a decided lack of padding to ease pressure during long drives to keep in mind. There is still a lot unknown about the Lexus RZ450E. Toyota has spoken about making a Lexus sports car with a driving range of 700 kilometers or 434 miles. The new Lexus might be the car or not. However, Toyota will unveil the RZ450E on April 20th, meaning we will soon have all the details. You can be sure we will be the first to bring you all that juicy info, so like and follow this channel to avoid missing anything. Let's hear what you think of the RZ450E with its yoke in the comments section below.